Hey everybody, Josh Sigurdson of World Alternative Media here, and I am in beautiful British Columbia, Canada, in Kelowna. And it's a place I've come many times in my life over the years. I'm currently dealing with a visa issue with Mexico, so I had to come here and go back. Good times with the government always, but I've noticed something blatantly obvious coming into this city, which is, well, the 15-minute city agenda. At airports throughout British Columbia, they have net zero 2030 written everywhere. And of course, that is the agenda for the year 2030, the United Nations Agenda 2030, and the project to utilize convenience in order to get people to comply with giant prison cities where you will own nothing and you will be, well, I wouldn't say happy. If you've watched our videos in the past, and especially those of you that are watching on YouTube for the first time in 5 years since we got our channel back, first of all, go to BitChute and Rumble and subscribe there, because I'll be deleted very soon again on YouTube. It's they're luring us in. I don't know what's going on with that, but I will say we did videos in Oxford, UK a couple years ago exposing the 15-minute city agenda, the sensors in the streets, the closure of all these roads. I'm seeing it everywhere else now. I saw it in Vancouver. And Kelowna, which had major wildfires in West Kelowna a while back, is going in the same direction. Of course, they utilize these crises, which they probably committed, in order to take up land, which they're doing in California right now. Newsom is using eminent domain to take whatever houses are left around the Pacific Palisades. We're seeing it here in Kelowna big time. I'm seeing road closures everywhere, and people will say, oh, it's so nice, it's like a European city, we can go and sit in the middle of the road, cars can't drive here. Okay, great. First of all, it means more idling in traffic. In Oxford, you know, car rides that were 5 minutes turned into 15 to 20 minutes, and you were stuck idling, and then they're taxing you on idling. It's insane, but of course it's not meant to make sense. It's all this nice fluffy idea of, oh, we're going to stop so-called climate change and make it so that everything is so convenient. Well, tyranny comes under the guise of convenience, my friends, and now we see, okay, well, you don't have to own a car. You don't have to own a house. BlackRock has that covered. Just be comfortable and do nothing. Elon Musk is pushing this right now with pushing for UBI, with AI taking over. He says it's going to take over most jobs, and that the government will be taken over by AI as well. Well, he's got all the contracts on it. He's one of the main people developing that. And simultaneously, UBI means that you'll be at home doing nothing. You'll just get money, credits, social credit, digital IDs, CBDCs, and 15-minute cities, where you are basically in a giant prison planet, and you will have no property, which means you're dependent on a government to do everything to get around. You'll be tracked and traced everywhere, but oh, don't worry, we'll have nice little restaurant patios. Great. Oh, you won't have to do those car payments anymore. AI will do everything for you. Oh, awesome. I can't wait. This is the agenda, and it's happening very fast at rocket speed, and most people aren't even noticing it happen. They just think, oh, it's a nice area for us to sit and have a coffee on the street, which is nice. Of course, I'm not bashing that, but of course they're going to utilize that, and then before you know it, no one's going to own anything, and everyone's going to be dependent on UBI. In fact, Yuval Noah Harari at the World Economic Forum has said that his dream is for people to be placated on drugs, playing video games, basically doing nothing. The essence of humanity is independence, self-responsibility. That's freedom as well. It's synonymous. So being in that situation means that we are essentially slaves completely to the state, and we sign it over. It's voluntary, just for a little bit of convenience, because we don't like our 9 to 5. We don't like the fact that inflation has pushed us to such a point where we don't want to work anymore because we don't find value in it, because we can't afford anything. They do this on purpose, and then when the currency system goes down, they come in with their CBDC, their social credit, carbon credits, their digital IDs, and across the board we're witnessing that plan be laid out. Trump just did this deal for AI with the Saudis, and that is, of course, a major part of moving towards AI governance. His big, beautiful bill that he passed gets rid of a bunch of the climate stuff, but still brings in the biometrics and still brings in AI. It's a major part of the big, beautiful bill. Meanwhile, we also have the $500 billion he just put towards it, and in Canada, they're moving fast, of course, as well. Obviously, it's Canada. And moving further into collectivism and complete control of the population, hate speech laws, all these different things. And with that, you end up with, of course, a biometric-based digital system of so-called convenience. And with the World Economic Forum's agenda, clear as day, happening to us right now, then, of course, it's not just going to use the climate agenda. They want shortages, they want inflation, they want all these different things so that they can give you rations and give you credits based on that. UBI is basically that, and Elon Musk is pushing for a carbon tax right now, so there we go. And they say, oh, well, he left the Trump administration. Yeah, just in time for him to release X money. Well, he wants to put chips in your brain attached to a Pentagon-funded mesh network, so that should clue people in. Trojan horse, my friends, Trojan horse. We are witnessing that move. So I'm walking around here in Kelowna and I'm seeing it, and no one seems to notice. I said January 20th, 2020, 2 days before Chinese lockdown, that the COVID thing was to bring in the passes, obviously, quarantines, all that stuff, but also the technocratic agenda that the Trilateral Commission had been pushing for so long, that the World Economic Forum has been pushing, that the Bilderberg Group has been pushing. And that's exactly what we're witnessing happen right now. In 2022, I was proven right, because the World Economic Forum put up a piece on a thing called My Carbon on their website, saying that COVID was a litmus test to bring in 15-minute cities in the climate agenda. And with mass migration, which the CIA and Mossad and these other operations have created, manufactured, then it gives them another reason from that angle, plus the World War III and all these things that are being manufactured. This isn't fear-mongering, it's happening, and if people want to ignore it, go for it. Oh, it's so negative. But it's positive knowing the negative so that you can make something of it, so you can prepare for it. So I'm witnessing this across the board. I saw countless streets shut down in Vancouver. A lot of businesses in Oxford, UK, when I was there, were getting shattered. The Netherlands is doing it while trying to get rid of 50% of farmers in the second top agricultural exporter country in the world. And all the while, people are just sitting on their hands waiting for the government to fix it. They're the ones that benefit from it, and of course they're going to utilize someone that is considered a populist like Trump to bring that in. And of course you have a central banker, Mark Carney, who has been pushing for CBDCs as the Prime Minister of Canada. I don't know what else people need, but if you check out some of my videos on AI recently, on Rumble and BitChute at World Alternative Media, you will see long-form 30-40 minute videos breaking down all the different ways that they're doing it, and even that just barely scratches the surface. We are witnessing the Trump administration, the federal government, just took AI regulations away from the states, so that is all federal now, and they're pushing hate speech laws around criticizing Israel, where if you are not, even if you have a visa and you're not a full citizen, but you're a partial citizen and you're legally there, you can be deported. People have been seen on video getting rounded up on the street, but no one cares because it's Trump. And people just want to stay in their cults on the left and the right in the paradigm, and of course, that's why we can't have nice things. But I love Kelowna. It's a beautiful city. I've spent many times here over the last couple decades, and I've seen it change, and it's changed so much. Everyone ride a bike, which is good for exercise, great, but don't drive a car. Make it more difficult, make it more inconvenient, so that you will take the conveniences in favor of, just basically selfishness on your own part, which allows us to sink into this. It's like wearing a mask because you were told to, or getting the shot because you were told to. Now, don't drive a car, don't own a house. And now BlackRock is trying to take over the Panama Canal from China, which they have a bunch of investments in. So they take over the supply chain, which they're manufacturing a collapse of. And of course, China was a blueprint for all this. They're the guinea pig for technocracy under Zbigniew Brzezinski and the Rockefellers with the Trilateral Commission, leads to what BlackRock is doing today, which is one of the biggest parts of the World Economic Forum agenda. So again, it's blatant, it's right before our eyes. There are things that you guys can do about this, though, and it's about you taking it into your own hands. And that involves you guys going out and getting prepared, being the individual they don't want you to be, getting stocked up. We have heavensharvest.com in the description for long-term storable food that's non-GMO. There's organic kits, heirloom seeds, water filtration and storage, books on how to get started. Use code WAM, W-A-M, and you'll get 5% off, as well as free shipping in the United States. That is an amazing deal. We also have whambeef.com for 10 plus year shelf life freeze-dried steak. That's of course guaranteed no mRNA, no GMOs. It's no lab grown meat involved, and you could use code WAMBEEF, W-A-M-B-E-E-F, all one word, and get 20% off on your order. And of course, that is something that has 10 plus year shelf life, 12 servings per bag. That's a really good deal. You have to take it upon yourself, my friends. We also have Wild Pastures in the description. Using that link, you get 20% off for life plus $15 off your first box. You get meat delivered to your door, guaranteed, no mRNA, no GMOs. We have rncstore.com for apricot seeds for your health. Of course, there you could use code JOSH, J-O-S-H, and save money. There's so many options. Buying gold against the CBDC system, very important. Of course, you could go to firstnationalbullion.com/schedule-consult/ and buy physical gold and silver. Get that free consultation with Mark Gonzalez. Use that exact link. It's in the description of our video. Again, there are ways, but it comes down to all of you guys doing something about it. And again, we appreciate all the support we can get. We are trying hard to get our 50-minute city documentary done, but of course it's very difficult because there's a lot of work that we have to be doing to, of course, fund that. And of course, we have gogetfunding.com, Patreon, and Subscribestar in the description. You'll get exclusive content on Patreon and Subscribestar at $4.99 or more. Same with on X at @WorldAltMedia. If you subscribe there for $5 a month, there are ways, and we appreciate it. And of course, find us on those sites like Rumble and BitChute, World Alternative Media, and subscribe. They're putting bollards up everywhere. They're blocking the roads. They are going to block you in soon. You have options. You have solutions right before your eyes. It's all about that next step you take, because again, this is a prison planet and they want you dependent and weak. But in a world of so much convenience, it's more convenient for them than anyone. The currency of the future will be compliance. Don't allow yourself to fall into that ration-based system. You and your family could be in a lot of danger of doing that, but you can live a free, beautiful life if you take advantages in front of you to protect yourself. And it's as simple as that. So I really appreciate everyone watching. We'll be back with much more. I'm still on the road. I'm trying to get everything patched up with my visa in Mexico and get back there right away. But as always, we'll be keeping you updated as much as possible despite being on the road. Until next time, my friends, this is Josh Sigurdson signing out from World Alternative Media. Live freely, live by example, find the truth, be the change.